This is a YouTube series inspired by Trampy Movie and Claire's Precious Little Life. I'll link their channels in the description so you can check out their videos and see how I got these ideas. These videos can include violence, brief gore, profanity, and a bit of dark humor here and there. This is a series intended for 14 plus audiences only. Thanks.
So, Cosmic, what do you think of your first day at paper school? Are you excited?
I can't wait. Yippee.
That's the spirit. We arrive at school in 20 minutes.
Why is it making me go? There's never been one graceful story about this place. Who is even the principal there? Are they okay? What was the principal's name? S something, T something, G something. Dad, why do you even work at paper school?
It's the only job in school that had an open music teaching spot. We would have had to move out because the other schools with open spots would have been at least 3 hours away.
Still feels better than going to that killer school. Dad, the rumors of paper school, are they true? The stories of innocent kids dying? A literal demon living in the school? How failure means death?
Kid, I won't deny some of the things you say.
Wait, they're actually real stories?
I could sit here all morning lying to you, saying paper school is just like any other normal school, but that would only make it even hurt more.
Damn it.
Kid, I'll look at it this way. At least your friends like Engel are going too. Plus, you'll make a ton of new friends.
I'm glad I'm not alone, but if I fail my test, then I'll die.
I won't let that happen to you. You're my son, and they know it.
I haven't even met them.
I'm as nervous as you are, kid, but what business do they have in killing a literal 14-year-old?
And how do you know that they won't just kill you too?
Cosmic, they would be in serious trouble by the principal for killing one of their coworkers.
I guess you're right.
You and your friends are gonna love it here. Trust me. The teachers are so kind.
You worked at that school for like 1,000,000,000 years and you've never told me their names.
Well, it's not like you ever asked me to tell you their names.
Fair. I guess I'll find out myself. What's paper school even like? What are the students like?
Oh, well, it's actually a fun school for the most part. They're behaved. At least half of them are.
Why can you not control them?
I am the least scary among the teachers. I stutter often, and some like to take advantage of that.
I won't be dead by the end of the day, will I?
Cosmic, you'll be fine. I promise. Huh, seems like we're the first ones here.
Great, that means I could have technically slept in since we don't have to be here this early.
Take a seat. You get to go where no students are allowed to go, but you get the special treatment as my son.
Cool.
You'll fit right in, kid.
Fitting in is at the least of my concerns, Dad.
Anyway, here are your schedule papers.
Okay, period 1 is with Miss Circle. Who's Miss Circle?
She's your math teacher, and she acts like a boss to the other teachers, and she treats us like crap.
Sounds fun. I just don't really know about this school.
What's so bad about it?
Well, for starters, we only get summer break. Why do we still have to go here on Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Your principal said that kids these days need more school since the generation is just dumber, apparently.
Well, that's great. Why can't we just move away?
We have your mother buried in the backyard. We can't just dig up her gravestone.
Shit.
Keep the language to yourself. That's the morning bell. I'm gonna go teach my class. Goodbye, kid.
Bye, Dad. Okay, so Miss Circle's classroom, room 253.
Stop eating my bento, Riley!
This soap tastes good.
Grandpa?
Every second I live is agony.
Who are you?
My name is...
Take a seat beside Robby.
But my name is...
Sit your ass down.
Who the hell even is Robby?
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Alright. Hey, Robby.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, my name is Cosmic.
You're new here. Welcome to paper school.
Thanks,
You'll love it here.
I think you're a bit energetic.
Who the hell are you?
Cosmic.
You see that kid over there?
Yeah?
Stay the fuck away from him, or I'll rearrange your organs.
Okay.
Don't worry, she's like that.
All of you, shut up! Welcome to math class, everybody. To the new students, I'm Miss Circle, the best, most stunning, and beautiful teacher. I'm sure you dumb morons have forgotten all about the math. So, we're going to start your school year with a math test. Yay.
Why did I come in today?
Holy shit. Someone kill me.
This is beyond unnecessary.
Thanks for reminding me why I hate it here.
Shut the hell up, you brats! I'll be generous this time, so the test will happen later in the hour, so you can study instead of right now. Happy?
This still sucks.
Copy this down. You suck-ups will need to know this for your test. At least half of these notes will be on your test, or slightly altered.
Wow, really?
No, not really. I won't make it easy for you dumb fucking morons.
This place makes me want to die.
Hey, Edward. Watch this.
Huh? Oh, look. A totally original joke of throwing paper. Count me in.
Well, do you have a better idea or something?
No.
Exactly. Now shut up.
Alright, Robby, so is Miss Circle's class? The hell? Heck is this?
Don't sweat it. They're like this sometimes.
What, Miss Circle lets this slide?
Ow!
Hey, what the hell? That piece of shit.
Calm down, Ollie.
Time's up.
Miss, I didn't get all the notes.
Too bad. Now shut the fuck up.
That's it, I'm going to the bathroom to process this.
Whatever. Anyways, work with your table groups and discuss the answers for problem 1.
Oliver, don't tell me you're gonna be petty.
Shut up! He threw paper into my fucking eye!
Hey, technically you
Dude, just shut up. Edward, actually, shut up. Watch this.
What are you doing this time?
Huh? My notes didn't look like this. Damn it, whatever.
Yo. Yo. Cosmic.
Hi.
My name's Scott, and I got this funny idea, dude.
No.
Nah, try pissing off Miss Circle.
Yeah, hell no.
If she calls you up to the board, try to start shit.
Well, the thing is, I like life.
Nah, she's a kind teacher. Piss her off and she'll laugh.
Dude, I'm not gullible.
I'll give you $20.
Bet.
Cosmic!
What a calm way to call on kids, Circle.
Wanna say that again?
Holy shit, no, thanks.
Good.
Now, why'd you call on me?
Can you answer this question on the board?
Yeah, of course.
Very good. You used the correct formulas, Cosmic. But you forgot something important.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Aren't you gonna say what I did wrong?
Tisk, 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 tisk. You see this?
What about it?
Look closer.
Guys, do any of you see something wrong?
No.
Nah.
Not that I can see.
I'm not seeing anything.
Nah.
Nuh-uh.
Guys, shut up. I'm trying to watch How to Basic.
What are we even doing?
Man, you guys are all equally stupid. Give me that! See this?
What is it?
You forgot one crucial element.
That being?
Look! You forgot the labeled answer. This should be y squared equals by 1/2 squared.
You're kidding me, right?
Your audacity amazes me.
Audacity?
Silence! Now! I haven't seen such idiocy since the day Oliver started eating soap.
Hey, don't call me out like that.
How am I the idiot?
Because you didn't know how to use dumbass exponents.
Do it, Cosmic.
Listen here, you fucking walking Christmas tree. It's just a single tiny number that you're causing a scene over.
He didn't.
This dumbass.
Bro, to not just say that.
I should not have said that.
You're going to the office after this test.
Unbelievable stars. I couldn't imagine such audacity to come out of someone.
Well, in my defense, it was pretty funny. Sorry.
I'm quite surprised, Cosmic. Your father would be so disappointed.
It was a fucking exponent.
I don't care if it was a fucking exponent. You need to understand that what you did was wrong and you'll be punished.
Damn.
I would have given you a detention slip, but since it's your first day here, I suppose I can cut you some slack.
Oh, you're the best, miss. Thanks.
Still, get out of my office.
Oh, okay.
The man hates his wife or some shit. I don't know.
Precisely. Good job. Who could that be? Who are you?
Hello. I'm Cosmic, the new student.
Cosmic. Wait, Cosmic. Oh, that Cosmic. Welcome. Come in.
Thank you. At least some teachers have the attention span of listening to your name.
Take a seat. There's one beside Lana over there.
Alrighty. Hello there.
Hi there. How are you? My name is Lana, and I hope you're having a great day. Oh my!
Oh my god, what is wrong with her?
Einstein of a color, and dude, and I am probably smarter than Albert Einstein himself. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Indeed.
You wanna try joking each other out tightly to see who passes out first?
No.
Damn. Well, you wanna smell my finger?
No.
Oh man. Well, we gotta do something since we're best friends now.
Lana, shut it. We are in class.
Sorry, Miss Staffel.
Keep talking and you'll get extra homework.
Okay, Miss Staffel.
Get your stuff packed. The bell will ring any second now. Is it going to ring or...
Hey, yo, Cosmic!
Oh, hey, Robby.
We're all going to the cafeteria now. Come, sit with us.
Alrighty.
We all have just this one primary table. Nothing too special.
Alrighty.
So, Cosmic, what do you think about the school so far?
It's good. The teachers seem nice for the most part.
That's great to hear. Glad you liked it.
Could you guys be any more socially awkward?
I haven't met them all. I have met Miss Circle and Miss Sable, though.
Oh? We have a small numbers of teachers, actually.
Really?
Yeah, not sure if paper school's a private school or not. But the teachers here are Mister Demi, Miss Sasha, Miss Emily, Miss Circle, Miss Travel, and Miss Bloomy.
Not the biggest load of teachers, but they all sound nice. You know, I have heard real scary stories about this school, but I'm starting to wonder if it's just one big hoax. I've heard a million stories here and they didn't end blissfully, but I guess it isn't so bad here. Is everything alright, Robby?
Yeah, just processing something.
Okay.
We're about to head out to the pool for the next, rest of the break? Wanna join us? Our school has a swimming area across the gym. Wanna come see it? Please?
I don't know.
Please? What's better things you have to do than going to check out the pool? Glad you can come, Cos.
I really just needed some time to kill. Just remember that break time ends soon.
We got a pretty sick pool. Take a look. Welcome to the pool, Cosmic.
Holy hell, this pool is huge.
Impressive, ain't it?
I'll dive in a moment. I just gotta get into my swimsuit.
So much audacity. So disrespectful. Never have I ever seen a student willing to talk back to me. He's either very calm or very stupid.
What's happening?
She's been bitching about the new student for an hour.
I was with Miss Circle like 40 minutes ago. You're telling me she's been sitting in this chair complaining about the new student?
I don't even know the new student. I haven't met him.
Yeah, seriously. What's he like in your class, Miss Circle?
What's he like? What's he like? What's he like? Oh, I'll tell you.
God damn it, Thavel, why'd you ask her that? Now she won't shut up.
Shut up, midget. I didn't think she...
Hey! Don't call me short, you wild-talking deer! You heard me, bitch!
Say that shit to my face again, midget.
I fucking will. You wild deer who belongs in the forest!
Stop arguing and let me explain.
Fuck you, Circle.
Shut up, you short bitches.
I ain't short. Bloomy is.
Not gonna lie. That is true.
I am perfectly average height!
No.
Oh, so now we're making this about my height! Great!
I don't know. It's kinda hard to hear you down there sometimes.
Oh my god. I remember having to help her reach her goal before she got her hands on those pointy heels she has.
Words cannot begin to describe how much I hate you. Can you please shut up about my height?
Thank God you got those heels, Bloomy. You'd be so much shorter.
Just shut up, Circle! I hope you get trapped in Alice's room and die! You stupid Oreo munching bitch!
How could we mess with this son of a bitch? Wait a minute.
Jesus Christ. What are you plotting?
Hey, Eddie. Remember that little grabber thing you made?
You mean my drone?
Yes, smartass. You can still have that.
We're not throwing him in the pool, dude.
How'd you know he was gonna do that?
Just no. Don't do it.
Okay, if you like defending worthless morons like us make the way to support David Mizuki's choices, then be my guest.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm joking, dude.
Now you're definitely not getting shit.
Do it, or I'll tell Miss Gracie you're the one who took the wires and the security cameras in.
Shh! Shut the fuck up.
Then are you going to give me the goddamn drone and remote or not?
Robby, where's the towels?
Check the locker's room, dude.
I gotta have a clean towel.
Hey! What the fuck?
Touch you, dumbass!
Wait, stop! What the hell?
Freaking loser!
Stupid Oliver. Great, now I'll be late for science.
Cosmic.
What the? Yes, miss?
Unacceptable. Look at this.
I swear to God I would have gotten the test right.
You can shut the fuck up. Now.
Wait. Oh, that makes sense. So he took my test notes. Cool.
Are you done with your little flashback?
Can I please have a moment to...
Get your ass over here.
Oh shit! Ah! Stay away, you monster!
It is time to face the fucking consequences of failure. Get over here!
Stay the hell away from me! Oh my god! Please!
When we look at things like jerks and stuff, it takes background knowledge to understand things like that. When you look at this image, you need background knowledge to understand. Well, then.
What kind of childhood did you have? What pleasure do you have from taking the lives of innocent children?
Shut up and get over here, now!
No! I never wanted to die and I don't want to die now!
I will make sure to cut into your organs. Make sure your lungs fill up with your own blood. And make sure you drown in it before I can finish you off. Did you hear me, you little shit?
Yes.
Oh, hell no!
Come on, come on, come on!
Stop! Stop right now, you bastard!
Freedom!
This isn't over, Cosmic.
So, how's your first day, kid?
Terrible.
What the hell happened?
About how you told me that I wouldn't die here because I'm your son.
Yes?
That was completely false. I never want to come here ever again.
Well, I know the real horrors of this place, and I'm almost as nervous of this place as anyone else.
I just don't know if I'm capable of going to a school where you die if you fail.
You don't exactly have a choice. You'd fail if we decided to homeschool you. Listen up. Everything's gonna be fine for you, okay? This is only the beginning for you. You still have a whole lot left to learn.
But how am I gonna live in a place like this for all of high school?
Kid, you'll be just fine. You were able to escape her by yourself. I don't know what I'd do in your shoes. One day, you'll learn your basics in behavior. I know you will. Just one day.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I can learn to be able to fully survive here. Okay, period 1 is with the circle, period 2 section. Dogs. Oh my god. And
I'm as nervous as you are, kid, but what business they do in having
whatever. Anyways, work with your table group and my god.
One day, you'll learn your basics in behavior.
Oh my god, the basics of behavior, you're like the f***ing name of the— oh my god, where's my gun?
No! I never wanted to die and I don't want to die now!
Do I make the sound of Grace sipping on tea? No?
well, for starters, we only get summer break. Why do we still have to go here on through?
So this test will happen later in the hour. So you can study up instead of Damn it! I was doing so well.